Xander is asking, for companies, should they put a face to the IG account? Because this is Kenny. Kenny actually joined us about more than a month ago. He actually built his personal branding through Instagram during the MCO time. But what he did was he actually changed his company profile, turn it into himself, kind of like he transformed. Okay, so what is your advice on this thing?
That depends. If your company have a personal figure there, like for example, Apple, everybody think about Apple, think about Steve Jobs, right? Then, but then they don't want to put Steve Jobs' face on the profile. He's just some sort like what we call a mascot. Again, to make it sound like it doesn't sound that nice, but that is how it looks like, because they want to make the company as a whole. What if Steve Jobs no longer there, which right now no longer there, right? They can't use continuously his face. So when it comes to company, it depends. If you want your face to represent your company, then you use it. I know there's a lot of debate about this, because they say when you put your face there, it'll be more like a human-to-human interaction compared to putting on a logo. But as I said, what about KFC? What about McDonald's? They don't put the people's face there. They gotta put the logo of the company because they want to represent the company, right? So it depends on that company itself. This is the one that when I go and do content creation course for my students, first thing first, I always ask them is that when you want to do personal branding, are you going to do a business branding or a personal branding? When it comes to personal branding, of course, it's going to be your face. But if it's a company branding, definitely it's going to be your company logo. You can't put your face or your wife's face there. Then it will be, totally out of the branding kind of fact. So it's again, there's no cast in stone in this. You gotta discuss with your company first. Who do you want to put there? If you want to represent yourself, fine. But in the long run, thinking in the 5-10 years, are you going to sell that company? If you're going to sell that company, how are they going to change from your face into a logo instead? So this is the long run kind of thinking that you have to start thinking right now.
Yeah, but another thing I would like to also highlight here is, these two things can actually coexist. Like I have a Jason Gunn account, which is me, and I represent Tribe Academy, but at the same time, I also have a Tribe Academy account as well. I think these two things can coexist. Just that when you want to actually, push for which one is going to be fronting the whole so-called effort that you're doing, that is entirely up to you. Because I actually went through a little bit of struggle when I was trying to see whether I want to do Tribe Academy or Jason Gunn, but at the end of the day, I choose to go Jason Gunn. Why? Because I feel more comfortable that way. But if you're not comfortable to be upfront, to be there, then just be yourself. Just do something differently, right?
Sure.